Here we have the game. We have the mode computer versus computer. We also have the player versus player mode, the selection of the token of each player, the winning scene, the difficulty, easy, medium, or hard of the player versus computer, and finally we have this banner that goes to the game of El Mundo de Chuen. Well, we're going to see the code. Here are all the assets and the music. Let's see first the layout for the menu scene. The menu scene is the one which has the start and the credits button. It's frame layout, then a linear layout with a relative layout for the buttons, and here another linear layout for the banner. Here we have the class menu activity. In the menu activity, we have the buttons and the media player for the music. When we create the media player, then we create the buttons and the set and click listener for all the three buttons. And here at the on-click, we have the release of media player and the intent and the start activity, a start intent for each. Then we go to mode activity. The activity mode we have here, it's the same with the linear layout and the relative layout for all the buttons, image buttons, and the banner. Here at mode activity, we have the image buttons, the media player. When we create, we initialize these buttons, this media player, and on click, we have the same for the banner. For player versus player, we put extra mode and difficulty to the player select activity. If we have the player versus computer, it goes to difficulty activity to choose the difficulty of the game, and those only pass the mode. For computer versus computer, the intent goes to game activity, and send the mode, the difficult, the token 1, the token 2, and also here it is. The game mode is CBC, the game difficulty it's hard, and the tokens are the default. Then we have the difficulty activity. Here in the difficulty activity, the onCreate it's exactly the same. And here on click, we have that when we have the easy button, the activity game difficulty, it's easy. We start the intent, also in medium and in hard. We're passing all the data to player select activity. Then to player select activity, we have here in the onCreate, we have the initialization. If the game mode is player versus computer, we delete the token number 1 because the computer take it like default. Then we have the onClick. We pass this if the game mode it's player versus computer. We only get 1 token and direct it to the game activity. If the game mode is player versus player, we have this that goes to player select activity 2 to select the second player token. Then we have the player select 2 activity. Here we have the onCreate, exactly the same. We get the values. Here we delete the token that was taken for the player, for the player 1. Here on the click, we call game activity. We pass all these extras and we release the media player. For each button. Here we have the enums. Then here comes the magic. The game activity. We have here all of the enums: game mode, difficult, token, winner, and move. We have a byte, a long. Here are the variables. We have the game token, which will get if it's turn of player 1, or well, if it's turn of X or O. Then we have here the method find XO views. We get this to be child of the vector list. Then here on create, we initialize, we take all the extras of the intent, the buttons, the media player. We have initialized the game board and initialize this variable and find these views. If game mode is computer versus computer, we try to sleep a little because the algorithm was really fast to see what is happening here. Then we have the onClick for only the banner, and here we have the nTurn, which has the method checkWin. We have going there. If win it's TBD, the thread sleeps. Well, it's not TBD. Here we have the game token. If the winner is X, the winner token is MP, well, player 1 or player 2, and else we have here the intent of the winner, the token for the over activity, and the stop release the multiplayer. We have here if it is CBC mode or PVC and it's not player X. We have a new computer turn execute. Then here we have the checkWin. We have all the possibilities of the player X and the player O. And we have here that it's not an empty space, all the board. So this means that it's a draw. If else, the winner is TBD. Then we have here the computer turn. The pre-execute we have here. Then we, in the background, have if easy, get this random location. Then we have the medium calling a minimax met and a hard which calls the minimax method. Then we have here the post execute, and we dispatch the touch event of the move of the computer. Here at the minimax met, I group the minimax conditions in only one if and get this score of 1 if all the cells on the line are empty. If there's one of the token we're playing at, we have a score of 10. If we have 2 tokens in the line, we have a score of 100. And if there's one opponent token in the line, it's 10 minus 10. We have here if the two tokens are of the opponent, we have this score, and we are trying to get the best score. We get the best score from move score and the move location of the best move here. Here for all the cells that are not empty. And the same for the circles. Then here at the minimax method, we have the all the methods. We have all the ifs separately of the conditions, and we have here in the bottom of this, if the board is empty, make a random location of start and start the algorithm of computer versus computer in hard, or the player versus computer in hard if the computer goes first. And here's the for the O token. Then we have here the activity game. We have this the background, the surface views. Each surface view has several attributes to get that form. There are linear layouts and the banner. We have the exoviews class. We have here. We have these attributes. When we when we have the create method, we call the initialize, and we get holder at callback the untouched listener of this, and get the game activity context in mgame. Then we have here the surface created. When the surface created, we have the mholder to holder, a canvas C, a mfill dim, a mcenter to center the token. We have here a draw bitmap of empty, that it's our empty sprite, empty cell sprite, and we unlock canvas and post. Then here add on touch. We have here the motion event detection, and the motion event is section down, and the cell is untouched. We have here if the ID of the cell is 0, that we got here at the activity game. We have the IDs of each cell to get the correct cell here. We here have the end location. The canvas, we have the undraw and the unlock canvas and post. Then on the undraw method, we have the token of the game. We get here for each token the sprite, token 1, token 2, token 3, token 4. We have here the point to center it in the cell, and we have here the untouched that serves us to know what cell is already touched and with a token. If the token is the player 1, the value of the cell it's 1, a byte of 1, or if it's 0, it's a byte of 2. And here we have the end turn of mGame, which calls the game activity end turn, which we have already seen. And finally, we have here the over activity, which takes in here on the create, takes the winner value and the token. If the winner is draw, we have here that we find the ID of winner and draw the text. If the winner is winner, then we draw the winner and we draw also the winner token, token 1, token 2, token 3, or token 4. And we have here on the unclick the banner, the button home that returns to menu activity, the media players, release, stop, and that's it. We have the over activity layout, which has the button. Well, here have the winner token, and the menu, and that's it.